you're taking in your protein, right, to build the muscle and stuff, but then you're taking the carbohydrates to help heal the body.
Trying to lose pounds, but put on lean muscle. What do you recommend for protein or natural supplements to help build good muscle?
Like we were talking about yesterday about side effects of weightlifting.
Like dealing with any injuries, aka owies at the moment. If you wanted to motivate someone to go work out, what would you say to them?
Don't go work out.
That's right.
That's just basic stuff, guys. You guys know that, right? There's no point to motivate them if they don't want to go. Yeah. And if you motivate them to go one time, that it's not good. They're not going to keep going. So there's no point in it. They'll go when they need to go, when they feel it is necessary.
Yeah.
Look at that. Somebody just asked me about, do I think gaming is bad? No. My son's gaming right now.
It's incredible for hand-eye coordination.
And it's the
awareness,
future. You're right.
speed,
Reaction.
critical thinking, reaction, making the right decisions in split amount of time.
Those side effects of video games.
Yeah.
It's like we were talking about yesterday about side effects of weightlifting. Some things that
You
are
can do it right,
real
you can do it
benefit.
wrong. You can lift weights and increase your the length of your career. You can play games and increase, cognition, your performance, your speed. Or you can lift too heavy and snap your shit up, look like a dumbass. Or you can play games till 3 a.m. and not go to work.
A lot of fun stuff. Choices, right? That's what we're talking about.
How do you balance longevity while still improving your quality of life?
I wonder what he means. How do you balance longevity while still improving the quality of your life?
Does that imply that?
Well, yeah, I think it does. Is weightlifting, are you saying, is bad for you? And so, no, that's not what you're saying. Kind of go together, though.
That's what I mean. Like, he's implying that some aspect of longevity doesn't improve life.
I guess that's what it is, because I went to the weightlifting. Like, is there something saying that there's no balancing? You're either working to get healthy and do this for a long period of time, or you're not. You're going down the shit road. You can definitely go to the gym, train and eat, and it's not for longevity and your short-term goals.
Hey. Thanks.
But yeah, I think by the time you guys, like the 42-year-old guy earlier, I think by the time you hit 35, 40, you realize that, hey, let me do this really right. Make sure that I'm training smart. I'm training to trigger the body, get it stronger, but at the same time, not drive it into the ground. Eat right. Do your blood work. Make sure you're eating for how you need to eat. But at the end of the day, you're still trying to get better, because that's what longevity is. It's actually trying to get better.
Mike, dealing with any injuries, aka owies at the moment?
I'm not. No, body's feeling really good, moving forward really well. And today was also an off day, along with
It's a good off day.
therapy with Jimmy Bluff. So good massage, working on the fascia. Go for it.
This is a good one.
Oh, sorry.
No, let's go with this one.
Yeah.
I'm 41. This is the first time I've ever messed with PEDs.
Hopefully you're working with a doctor and not just going, hey, to the gym guy.
Yeah, that'll help a lot of people. This one will help people too.
Go for
Hey,
it.
Mike, my body finally seems to respond to the 4 low and high, but then I got a major flu virus. What do you recommend on how to proceed once I've recovered?
Yeah, I would need to know how long you've been doing the 4 low, 1 high, because this kind of sounds like one of these housewives that does fasted cardio and fasting.
No, this one's Victoria.
This is one of our Titan. I'm sorry, eyesight. Not wearing glasses. Victoria, your body's starting to work with it. This is great. And you've talked to Mona, hopefully, too. I know that took a little while to get the body going and getting moving into it. And then when it comes into coming down with a cold or a flu, you just get right back into it.
There it is.
That's basically how that
Simple,
works.
right? But a lot of
Yeah.
people-
Well, sometimes I would like them to go back to eating every day. And so that was some of the research I was looking over, talking about like when you're sick, you should take in more calories when you're sick or injured, and especially carbohydrates. And I know that you guys would freak out on that. So, but that's the study. The study talks about this. Is you're taking in your protein, right, to build the muscle and stuff, but then you take in the carbohydrates to help heal the body. Which I don't think anybody out there when they're sick eats more calories. And I don't think anybody out there when they're injured eats more calories, even though that's what you should do. That's what the science is saying. And I've always said that that's what I believe in as well. So you got the science to back it up now. I like my experience just knowing that I did it. And that's how I've come back from illness or any kind of owies.
Hey, Mike, I met you in Iraq when you and the Gladiators came on a USO tour. Marines infantry from 06 to 12. I'm a runner / cardio freak. Not where I want to be weight-wise, though. Trying to lose pounds, but put on lean muscle. What do you recommend for protein or natural supplements to help build good muscle?
Well, if you're, are you still serving? Does it sound like he's still serving? And man, it was fun over there. First off, and thanks for serving. I appreciate you, man. Make sure you're taking in your protein enough to make sure. And here's one thing that I'm glad you said is there is, besides bodybuilding and powerlifters, because they need calorie intake, there's not a lot of sports that needs a tremendous amount of protein except runners. Because you guys break that stuff down so fast by the long distances you guys run. So that's the one sport or one exercise that you need a lot of protein. So I would start messing with your protein, making sure you've got enough protein that you can continue to run like you do. But also just retain the muscle you have, if not build some muscle, and lose some of the fat. That's my best recommendation without seeing you and getting you on a plan, my friend. But thank you for checking in. Thank you for the memory lane. That was a blast.
Question, I've never cut yet. I'm 5'10", 178, 16% body fat. Should I keep bulking or cutting? How long would you say?
One more time, Jeffrey.
I've never cut yet. I'm 5'10", 178 this morning, 16% body fat. Should I keep bulking or cutting? And how long would you say?
Yeah, I would choose a goal, and then I would stay with that goal for the next 12 weeks, whichever that is. 16% body fat is kind of high, but 5'10", 170 is not heavy. So it makes me think that you're kind of like, unfortunately, a skinny fat. So I don't think there is a lot of muscularity there, especially at 16% body fat. So unfortunately, from my take on it, I would just slice up and find out where you're at. That would be the first thing, and try to get that body fat down below 10.
See what the canvas looks like?
Yes. Yeah, see what the body looks like at that point. Because right now you're in this mid stage of your fat, but you're skinny kind of fat. So there's not a lot of weight there. Because if you were 16% body fat, 150, I would say keep eating, keep getting bigger because you're just tiny. But you're in that mid range, it just, those numbers kind of throw me without a visual. Maybe you carry that really, really well, and I hope you do.
Should we wait for soreness in a particular muscle group to completely go away before training it again?
Yes. Yeah. Good workout, man. Most likely a great workout if you're that sore by the time you come back around. Because I'm assuming you're taking at least 5 days, and if you're coming back around and it's still sore, holy cow, that was an incredible workout. So, yeah, good job. Unless you're doing one of these things like, 2 body parts a week, push-pull, then you kind of have to come back around and move through that soreness because you're trying to get the volume up. That's a tough one. That's a slow and controlled. My recommendation is taking your time keeping the weight a little lighter than normal. That's it for today, gentlemen. We will see you later. And again, for you Titan crew members, look for and make sure that you got the notification on for anything that goes up on the Titan crew, because we will be doing a Titan check-in here. All right.